And now, the Crypt Keeper of Creepy, the provocative prince of the tweens, the nightmare from Neptune. It's Zabujard!
It's fun to make that noise with your fucking mouth. So here's my whole video and my whole spiel and my whole speech. So here we go. Why it would have been better to have been born Amish. Numero 1. All this evil technology we're addicted to and using 24/7 every day. Computers, phones, grildos, dildos, jelcos, jellos, cars. You know, let's see, what else is there? Phones, phonography, telecommunications, the interwebs, the Microsoft mouse. You know, now you're seeing them encroaching more and more on your privacy with the Microsoft recall function they're forcing into their newer machines, which watches your every keystroke, your every thought, right? So all this technology for the past 200 years that they've rolled out, that was already created by our ancestors, that they've re-released to us in the new generation, that has been released to slowly condition and get people addicted to phones and technology. And so now that you and me and everyone who's not Amish is addicted to the gay devil's technology, when they say no mark, no food, if you believe the New Testament mark stuff, which I actually do, because I can see it coming. And so that's a Christian thing, by the way. So Christians are definitely right about that. Whether you're a Christian or Jewish or whatever, it's creepy because I'm kind of like Jewish, but there's a lot of stuff in the New Testament that's totally real that's happening right now, but before our eyes, before our very eyes. Okay, and the mark is one of those things. And so when they say, look, no mark, no food, we're going to be starving. 1, because we're addicted to Nebuchadnezzar's food and the devil's food. 2, 3, we'll need a job. We'll need a mark to have a job. 4, we'll need a mark to go to the superstore. 5, we'll need a mark to get a wife on Tinder. 6, we'll all have AI wives on Tinder. 7, and we're all going to starve because we're addicted to the devil's technology and the devil's phones. They're going to take that away. Then we're going to be like heroin addicts without heroin. We're going to all be in withdrawal mode. So we're at a huge disadvantage to the Amish right now because we will go through technology withdrawal because we will have to force ourselves off of the devil's system and technology at some point soon, probably. So that's why you and me should be farmers right now, or farming some sort of food at the moment before they block out the sun, which if you look at the sun lately, it's a giant fluorescent glowing gay ball of white cum semen. If you look at the sun, you'll notice that it's different from the normal sun that we grew up with, which was yellow. Now the sun is actually white because they put a fake gay faux sun in front of the real sun, or some sort of something like that, or hologram, or the chemical metal spill or whatever. And so then actually So since there's a gay new fake sun and a gay new fake moon or whatever, and I was looking at the moon last night actually because I work in front of the moon at the security guard place that I work at the apartment complex. And then so actually we're addicted to Nebuchadnezzar's food and his technology. So when it's taken away from us for denying the mark before they behead us for not taking the mark, the people who will behead us are the colors of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse from Revelation, and the people who wear towels on their heads love those 4 colors in their flag, and so they will be the beheaders. It's not going to be Jewish people knocking at your door to cut your balls off and your head off. It's not going to be Christian people knocking at your door to cut your balls and your head off. It's going to be a certain group of people who love those 4 colors: red, green, white. I don't remember. What are the 4 colors of the moon flag they worship? The little moon with this crescent moon. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about? The people who wear towels on their head or whatever, they're going to be the ones knocking at your door to cut your dang cock off for not taking the mark and for not, bowing down to their boy who married and banged a 6-year-old, and now they all worship him as a god figure. whoa, no way, this guy married and banged a 6-year-old, we better start a religion about him, and everybody better worship him, and wear towels on their heads, and behead people. Awesome. That's really awesome, and epic religion, guys. Great, that's awesome. Really great. And you know, he admitted that he was talking to a demon when he was writing the book, and it's probably most likely the demon who got us all into this mess of the hellish realm we're in with the original sin, that being the demon of Samael. You're not supposed to say his name out loud like Voldemort, because you're just not. From the rabbis I've listened to, they don't say his name because you're not supposed to. You're also not supposed to say his wife type figure's name, Lilith, because for similar reasons, you know, just whatever. So, and who is the angel of death, by the way, and not good. He's people have qualms with him, and I think rightly so. So there you go. And you know, I wake up in my bed covered in bugs, and sometimes, not all the time, but yeah, I wake up in the morning with it smelling like P. Diddy. Remember that Kesha song? And she's fucking. And you remember she was talking about P. Diddy in that song? Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. What? She's gonna go out and rape a bunch of people or something, Kesha? And with a bottle of Jack. And thank heavens she's nobody likes her anymore because she's trash or whatever. But isn't that funny how they all reference that boy who ended up being a nasty little bad plant by the Gov to entrap and blackmail a bunch of celebrities and shit like they did on Epstein's Island or whatever. So with Sean Diddy Combs is his real name, and I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I've been drinking Coca-Cola again. I know that's cringe and gay, so you know, there you go. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's just, I've been drinking those sugar-free sodas for a while now. And the taste, I hate it. Compared to real sugar or high fructose corn sugar I've been on my whole life, I've been trying to do the sugar-free because I've been doing only sugar-free or whatever for, I don't know, like a year or longer. I don't know how long, probably like a year-ish. And now I'm just kind of like drinking normal sugar soda again, because here's the thing, I can drink sugar soda all day and it doesn't, I don't get sick of it or whatever. But I try to drink that sugar-free crap, and it just tastes like crap. I'm sorry. It's stevia, and it just tastes like crap. It just tastes like crap. I can't stand it. I can't stand it anymore. It's just, God, man, it just tastes, it tastes so bad. It tastes so gross. I think normies or non-soda addicts would say you're crazy. What are you talking about? This tastes fine. But I tried it and it just tastes fucking. So now I don't know. Maybe I'm drinking normal soda again. And guess what? Normal soda rapes my throat, and so you can't sing with a raped throat. I can feel it. It gives me sore throats now, and so I think that's why I wasn't able to sing when I was the last 10 or 15 years. Whenever I try to sing, I would just get throat pain and I'd have to stop. And then when I was on the sugar-free, I could kind of like sing way better, and I could sing way more, and my throat wouldn't get all choked up and start hurting, and I have to stop singing. And so I think the soda or the acid from real soda destroys your throat, gives you sore throats, gives you sickness, but it tastes way better, and you can drink it all day, and it tastes way better, and sugar-free is just so gross. I might try a different sugar-free brand, I guess. I don't really know what to do about that. Let me know in the comments if you have ideas on that. And you know, it's all from Hashem anyways, who allows us to drink and eat all this food, and Hashem commands us to enjoy our meals and our food that we eat here. So next time you're eating, make sure you try to enjoy it, because literally God told us to enjoy the food here. So there you go. It's time to start enjoying. Stop mansplaining about everything. Man, I was just looking for an excuse to say mansplaining. Playing some Warcraft Rumble. As usual. Pray for me if you want. I pray for you guys too. I pray all the time, especially at work. Oh my gosh, there's nothing to do except pray at work, right? There was a crazy homeless guy across the swamp last night yelling at 1 a.m. I was staring at him and he's like, I don't think he's gonna come get me. He's talking about me to his imaginary friend. He was on a bicycle, except it looked too small for him. I don't know what was going on. There's just... That'll be me in, how old am I? That'll be me in 20 or 30 years, fine, but for now, it's like, geez, that's embarrassing. Or maybe that's rude to say. Poor fucker, pray for him. Pray for all these demonically possessed people on drugs or whatever, homeless people. It's some sad stuff. That's the devil's system here. Nobody has a home. Nobody has any cash. Nobody has frigging GF. Nobody has a job. Nobody has a house. Nobody has a car. Nobody has a brain. Nobody has a heart. Nobody has a soul. Nobody has a connection to Hashem. Nobody has a prayer life. Nobody has a friggin' Jer life, because my name is Jer. Nobody has a fucking dagger life. And I built a plant stand, and I think it came out pretty well. Except it's a little bit wobbly. I've never made anything out of wood before. I'm not much of a woodworker. Of course, I didn't take wood shop in high school, so that was my first little project, and it came out pretty good. Yeah. So I have other stuff I wanted to talk about, but I just forget all of it. Of course, I don't think I wrote it down. I can check in my notes to see if I wrote anything down. But I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did. So, thank God, I finished my job this morning, so I don't have to work for another, 4 or 5 days, 5 days-ish. So that's great, because I like my time off, I like my free time. I can get back to making some cartoons and things like that. And at the end of the day, I think they'll just delete the internet. They'll delete everyone's cartoons. Maybe I'm wrong. But, it's just a fruitless endeavor. I just have to think of it like I'm doing it to put smiles on people's faces in the current moment, and that's all they are, Because, yeah. And, oh, man. How are you guys doing? It's a beautiful day out today. Even with the gay fake sun, it's still pretty beautiful day. And which was implemented during the eclipse, probably. Of course, if you look up videos, look this up. Seeing 2 moons in Dubai in 2016. People have been seeing 2 moons for a while now. And NASA's excuse was it's lunar halo, which looks completely different than a second moon. It's an absolute lie. So why are we seeing multiple moons now? What's going on? Are people starting to moon people with their ass, or what's going on? It's pissing me off. People are seeing 2 moons in the motherfucking sky, and it's starting to piss me off, because I'm thinking, there should only be 1 fucking moon. 1 fucking moon. And, and only 1 sun as well. And now we're seeing 2 suns, 2 moons, 69 suns, 69 stars, 69 moons, people 69ing on the moon, people 69ing with the stars and the sun in Hollywood, on the Moon Boulevard, people watching the movie, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Moon Nest, and, people are starting to wake up and get pissed. When people start looking up and they see 5 or 10 suns or moons, I think people are really going to start writing to their congressmen and their governors and their mayors and their city officials and their city estates and their representatives and their politicians, their presidents, their unelected, elected leaders and officials. They're going to start saying, look, you fucking nigger, they're going to say, Take those fag moons out of the sky. I want one moon, one sun per household, one moon per household. It's pissing me off how many moons and suns there are. People are starting to wake up and get pissed. I'm seeing posts on Twitter, hashtag not my sun, hashtag too many moons. And, you know, I'm seeing people, yeah, anyway, so I hope you guys are doing well. And keep watching the cartoons, keep watching the Kersploons and the Jertoons and the Baboons. Remember that gay baboon nigger they killed 5 years ago, Harambe? And the zoo enclosure? Boy. Yeah, I remember too. Hey, so I'm just messing around. It's Saturday. What a day. Feeling like the 5th of July. You know, so put a smile on your face and have some fun today. And yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Now it's time to have a snuggle with my very best friend in the whole wide world. You. Well, I'm glad you could come over. See you soon. Bye. And the clown jumped over the moon.